Hi y'all. So I'm just gonna do another hair tutorial for you guys on this lovely Friday evening. I haven't washed my hair in a couple of days, so as you can tell, it's a little kind of crusty and not as pretty as right when you wash it. So this is just kind of something you can do with your hair that's still cute on like second or third day hair. I am going to use some dry shampoo, Batiste, I think is how you say it. And you're just going to want to spray it on your roots and like where you're more oily. I actually use this a lot because I have a naturally oily skin, so my roots get really oily anyways.
Shouldn't see any of this white stuff. And if you do, most of the time it'll just kind of rub out once you do your hairstyle. What I want to do. And with that Batiste shampoo, it kind of gives me some volume, which I love, so that's always good. And this is kind of just like a messy hairstyle, so I'm not going to really use a comb. I'm just going to use my fingers, and I'm going to use a comb on this side just because I do have some white residue, so I'm just going to comb that through a little bit more. And then I just take some of these out. You don't have to do this, but I think it frames the face really well, so if you just take some of these out, you should be good to go.
And then right here, you're just going to want to start twisting. And you're going to want it tight at the base. But then this part can kind of just be loose. And then you're going to flip it around, pull it through the middle for a base bun.
And then you just want to pull this out. Twist it up. And I'm using Freeze It hairspray. You can use anything, but I find that works for my hair the best. Plus it gives it a little bit of shine. And for third, second, third hair day, it's always a little bit better if it has some shine and it looks like you just washed it. So you can just pull out as much as you would like to.
And then I'm just going to take some bobby pins and I'm just going to secure it. And the way I do my bobby pins, which I get these from Sally's by the way, the way I do it, a lot of girls just stick it in there like this, which I don't get how they do that. I grab some from my bun and then grab some from my ponytail and then flip it around and stick it in. And literally it works wonders if you guys do that, and it secures your bun so much tighter. Than any other way. So I kind of just go around about every inch or so. I stick a bobby pin in to secure it. And then I do my bun a little bit weirder than most people. So this, I'm not going to actually stick to my hair. I'm just going to stick it in to the rest of my bun so it's not hanging.
my hair is not naturally this wavy. If you look at my last video, you can see kind of how I do my hair to get texture and volume. In my last video, I did do two French braids. I parted my hair down the middle and did two French braids. But for this, I just did one all the way down the middle for work today. So, and it still gives me plenty of volume and texture, which I love.
Okay, and then with this, all this hair, if you have shorter hair, you might just want to do a bun. It's kind of up to you. Or you can wrap it around and have some loose ends. If you have longer hair like mine, you can leave this out if you wish. It makes for like a little bun ponytail. Or you can do pin curls, which I've never mastered. I'm actually really not that great at my hair.
Up to you. You can curl this and pin the curls over your head. I do that a lot for church. Or you can just braid it like what I'm going to do. Just going to braid this. Normal 3-strand braid. You can do fishtail braid if you want. But I do kind of like this to be like a medium tightness. Not super loose, not super tight. And you want to just kind of go down as far as you can go. Maybe like leave an inch out. Out that much. And I just like to use these little hair ties. You can buy them at like any like Dollar General or CVS, Walmart, Dillon's, whatever.
Okay. Like to spray everything now.
And then I will take this and I will just wrap this around my bun. And then I like to make sure I stick this way up there because otherwise it comes out. Okay. Make sure that's down. And then I grab more bobby pins and I just stick my braid into my bun. I don't like that because that shows.
And this is pretty much the gist of the hairstyle. I do this with my hair a lot just because it's super easy. And it's just a simple bun with a braid wrapped around to give it some extra little cuteness and texture. But that's literally all I do. Don't worry about being too poofy. If you want it more poofy, you can, or if you want it flat towards your head, you can. All my hairstyles come out to the side of my hair. I haven't mastered anything in the very back quite yet. But you're just going to want to spray it really good. I do like to add a small bobby pin back here, because I do like this side tight. So I add just a small bobby pin. And then I do add a bow back here as well. Okay, so I just got these bows at Claire's. That's all. And I just add, to hide like my bobby pin, I just add this right over that, just to give it a little bit more flair, I guess. Make sure all this is kind of smooth. And then you can do whatever you want. Like, mine are a little bit crazy. You can curl these, leave them natural, or straighten them, which I'm going to straighten mine, just because mine are always just really wavy and curly and weird and not cute.
I usually straighten them, but I kind of tilt it in towards my face. So there's a lot of hairspray on there. So it kind of curls in to frame my face a lot better. There you go. And do the same with this side. And just run over it till it gets to what you like.
Okay, so this is all of it. Super easy, super cute, all good. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you have any ideas of what I could do for videos. It can be hair, face, food. I mean, it can be anything. If you have a suggestion, please leave it below, and I will try my best to fulfill that. But that's it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. But I will try to start doing more tutorials here shortly. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.